Hello students, so welcome back to my class and we are discussing about the different portions of the chapter hydrocarbon and its compounds. So I am just teaching this lesson for grade 10 HSEB board. Actually now up to class 12 it is the school, so this is for grade 10 and the syllabus is given for grade 10 of Nepali board. So students are going to appear in SE examination and they have to remember and set up the mind very clearly so that it will be helpful for them in grade 11 and 12 and later on in bachelor level 2. Students, in today's class, what are you going to discuss? Some alkanes, methane, ethane, propane and butane. Okay, methane, ethane, propane, butane. So it's already given some alkanes, means remember alkanes are saturated hydrocarbon where the carbon atom contain single covalent bond. And we discussed earlier about root word and suffix. Here root word and suffix. First one is root word meth, suffix is ane. Root word eth, suffix is ane. Root word prop, suffix ane. Root word but, suffix ane. Okay. Students, can you tell me what is the general formula of alkane? General formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. When we compare the number of carbon and hydrogen, if the number of hydrogens are 2 more than double of the number of carbon, then it is alkane. So first of all, students, I'm going to tell you about methane. Methane molecular formula. Meth means there is one carbon and hydrogens are 2 to the 2 under 2 plus 2 is 4. Molecular formula of methane is CH4. One carbon, 4 hydrogens. Structural formula, one carbon is there, it lies at the center. Okay, so here is hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. So this is the structural formula of methane. Okay, methane's molecular formula is CH4. Structural formula is at the center C, and in every direction there is hydrogen. You can just mark over here H. Condensed formula. So condensed formula is the same. CH4 because there are no more carbon atoms here. Introduction. How do you give the introduction of methane? So we can say methane is the first member of saturated hydrocarbon or alkane. It is the first member and it is also called Mars gas. What is it called? MARSH. Why is it called Mars gas? It is called Mars gas because it is found in marshy areas. Marshy area. What do you mean by marshy area? Marshy area is the place where there is decomposition of organic matter. Have you heard about dumping site? DUMPING, dumping site. Dumping site is the area or region where organic matter, means waste materials, are dumped, and when the quantity of organic matter is more, then bacteria attack them and decomposition of the material takes place, and which gas is produced? Methane is produced. Okay. Now, uses. For what purpose methane is used? Number one, it is used as a fuel. Remember, it is used as a fuel for releasing energy. Number second, it is used for the preparation or manufacture of methyl chloride CH3Cl, methyl bromide CH3Br, and CH3OH. This is methyl alcohol, etc. So, for the manufacture of different chemicals like methyl chloride, methyl bromide, and methyl alcohol, methane can be used. Simply remember these things: molecular formula, structural formula, condensed formula, minor introduction, and usage. Is it okay? Now, students, let me tell you next thing. I'm going to explain about ethane. Second member of alkane is ethane. Okay. So, for that we have to remove out this portion, others as it is. Okay. What can you say here? Ethane. Ethane general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Molecular formula, eth means there are 2 carbon, if so there are 6 hydrogens. 2 times 2, 4 plus 2, 6. Structural formula, 2 carbons. Now, here is single covalent bond, hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. That is structural formula. 2 carbon atoms and contain 8 hydrogens. Condensed formula, I said, condensed means this one, CH123, CH3 dash CH3. Okay, there is single covalent bond, CH3 and CH2, that is condensed formula. Introduction. So, how can you give the introduction of ethane? Simply you can say ethane is the second member of saturated hydrocarbon. Second member of saturated hydrocarbon. Basically, in these alkanes, we have to remember the structural formula and uses. What are the uses of ethane? Can you tell? Number one, it is used as a fuel for obtaining energy. It can be used. Now, second one is, it is used for the manufacture of ethyl alcohol. To make ethyl alcohol, what can be used? Ethane. Simple, just remember. Okay, students, that is all about ethane. Now, 2 more members are left. What are they? They are propane and what is next? Propane and butane. So, propane. Oh, I robbed everything. Propane. General formula is CnH2n plus 2. Molecular formula. What is the molecular formula? C3H8. How? Here 3, 2 3s are 6 plus 2 8. Okay. Next one is structural formula. Structural formula is CCC. 3 C are in the same line. Now you can write here H, 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 H. Very simple. Next one is condensed formula, CF, that is From here you can write CH3 dash, here CH2 dash CH3. CH3, that CH2, that CH3. Minor introduction means you can say propane is the third member of saturated hydrocarbon. And usage. Can you say the uses of propane? Uses are, number one, it is fuel. Organic compounds, they can be used as fuel. Why? When they burn, they give rise to energy. Number second, it is used for cooling purposes. Cooling purposes. Number third, it can be used in LPG. Propane can be used, or propane is, not can be, propane is used in LPG. You know the full form of LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas. Okay, liquefied petroleum gas. The gas cylinder that is present in our house contains LPG, means there is propane. So that is all about propane. Now the last one is butane. Butane. Butane's general formula is CnH2n plus 2, and butane's molecular formula is, but means there are 4 carbon, then we have to modify it. 4, here are 10. 2 4s are 8 plus 2 10. Now structural formula also very simple. 1 2 3, 1 more. Now 1 1 1. Very simple. See here. Butane general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Molecular formula C4H10. Structural formula CCCC, then all H. Now condensed formula, I wrote here CH3, CH2. Now we are going to write here this CH2 and CH3. Butane is 4th member of saturated hydrocarbon. And what are the uses of butane? Very simple. In all alkane, you can write first uses. They are used as fuel. And number second, it is used to manufacture synthetic rubber. Synthetic rubber. That is butane's use. So students, when you are able to know this root word and suffix, on that basis you can write the molecular formula, structural formula, condensed formula, and you must remember how to write the usage, because you apply some techniques. Number one is they are used as fuel. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, they are used as fuel. Second one is methane is used for manufacture of organic compounds like methyl chloride, methyl bromide, methyl alcohol. Ethane for ethyl alcohol. Propane, it is used as cooling agent to keep the substances cool for a long period of time. It can be used. And butane to make synthetic rubber. And number one use is fuel. So today this much, students, and remaining portion will be discussed